Hi everyone, Annalisa back again, and here checking for the week. All right, really quick recap of the week. I started off. I wasn't watching it very closely. I've been fluctuating between 212.8 and 213.8, going back and forth. I ended the week. I'm at 210.2, so that's like 2.5, 3.5 pounds gone, which is awesome. Super happy with that. Um, Workouts, I did 3 workouts, which was right in there. I wanted to go 3 to 6 workouts. I also did 2 hours of swimming on another day when me and the family went out and we were staying at a hotel and we had a pool available, so made good use of that. Also did 2 hours of walking on another day, just out walking about. We were out around the mall and we just kept walking, so it's not really vigorous exercise, but it does count. It is being active more so than being at home, sitting down, folding laundry or anything. My meals were totally on point. I was going at 1,600 calories, and I had a hard time with that just because I added so much veggies. I was so full. It was ridiculous. For those of you who avoid your veggies, seriously, that's going to be the easiest way to lose weight, I swear. Um, Sorry, I keep looking down. I have notes down there, so I don't forget to say something or touch on something I want to talk about. Um, I had 5 meals that I prepped, and I used them all. It made lunches really, really easy. It was so nice to not have to think about it. Just have, go pull something out of the fridge and microwave it and eat it, and I was happy with it. Like I was saying, I had lots of veggies. It was really good. There was some junk in there. Mostly, there was one day in particular, I had like 400 to 600 calories left. I don't remember right now. And I left my food journal downstairs, so um, yeah, so you know, it's the end of the day and I'm already full, and I just need to make that minimum calories because you don't want to put your body into starvation. You want to have the calories your body needs to function, and so yeah, some ice cream happened. I'll be honest. But in other news, on to my personal selected subject for this week was planning a meal prep. Now, I've been keeping a food log. I've been writing everything, even if it has no calories. Like I go have like a little, little pickle, and the jar says, oh, they're about an ounce, and there's no calories. I write it down. I write down pickles, and I get to a certain point, and you figure it's got to be like 5, 10 calories when you eat like a bunch of them. But I don't write I don't write the calories in. If I'm off by like 10 calories because I ate 10 of those little pickles, it's not gonna make or break me. I shouldn't be so pushing my limits that that's gonna break me. So I do write them down. I don't calculate like, oh, after so many, it's 1 calorie or something. Don't bother with it. But it's helped me a lot. Like I know where I'm at and where I'm struggling and what my strong points are and what things really work. Um, I have a workout log, another book, but I've decided that it really is more for if you're doing strength training, like really logging particular exercises. It has a lot of great slots. It's a wonderful piece, but I'm mostly doing kind of a cardio thing. I'm doing a video, which I'm not going to write down every single exercise they have me do in the video. I'm just going to write down the video. And so for now, there's a spot at the bottom of my food logs, to write activities and stuff. I'm putting my workouts there. For now, it's working. Eventually, I do want to add some strength training and some other workouts in there. And at that point, I will start using the workout journal. I have a regular daily planner. I write down kind of where I'm going for the week. And it reminds me, I have these videos coming up, so I don't want to come in going, wow, I totally bombed out this week. I decided I didn't have to do anything, so. Yeah. Now, some people, I have a friend who's also vlogging their food and what they're eating and activities and stuff. and she pre-writes it. She gets up in the morning or the night before and she writes down, I'm going to, this is my breakfast, this is my lunch, this is my dinner, and she checks them off as she does them. I don't care for that as much because I could be thinking, okay, I'm going to get up in the morning, I'm going to have a smoothie for breakfast, but I wake up and go, I kind of want a hot sandwich. So, and the same thing, like what I feel like in the morning, like I might want for lunch, I might want something else, and I really like having options. But I am pre-making stuff at the beginning of the week. I don't mind that. Like that, I can deal with. That I'm okay with that. I have started taking also containers and pre-packaging the frozen, fruits and veggies to put in smoothies when I make them. That way, it's not I don't have to sit down every time I make you one and take all the ingredients out of the freezer and measure them and pour them in. It's just grab one of those containers, get my protein powder, my cashew milk, and blend them up. I feel it's working really, really nicely to keep me kind of where I'm supposed to be and on track. Where I'm going though with the lunches, back with the lunches, which I'm going to be going downstairs after this and putting some stuff together, is I'm keeping things really simple. I'm not pre-seasoning a lot. I'm not, adding like sauces and stuff. That way, when I get to the day, it does add a little bit of variety. I decide, I'm getting my chicken out one day and chicken and veggies and rice, and I'm like, well, I think today I want to have kind of like a barbecue thing. So I add a little bit of barbecue sauce, and there you go. Or I get to lunch and I'm like, you know what? I'm thinking just a bunch of, some salt and some black pepper and go for it. And I do that. So I like to keep it simple. I'm not seasoning things a bunch. I'm keeping it really, really plain in the container, really bland. But it works for me, and that way I'm not stuck with a bunch of, even if I'm stuck with, oh, well, the last meal I have left is, chicken, broccoli, or whatever, I'm not stuck with, oh, and I already put barbecue sauce on it. If I'm like, ooh, I kind of want a little bit of hot sauce, or I just want it as it is, or I want to add some lemon and basil or something, the options seem to be open a little bit more that way to me. And that's working. That's where I'm going today. This week I'm adding some fish. I really didn't have any last week, which I think I have some shrimp, but one day. But I think having a lot of fish in there, fish oils and stuff like that, are really healthy. They're good for you. It's good to have a little bit of, tuna or salmon or cod or something. So I have some of that this week. And I'll be checking in next Sunday and tell you how things are going and where I'm at. Next week, I'm going to be talking about eating with a family, which if you eat with your family and you're trying to change your ways or losing weight or anything, that can be a pain. So I will see you next week. Bye.